have a good friend here in LA. Sam is his name. And Sam loves being a grandpa. He absolutely loves it. Every chance he gets, he pulls out his phone and he shows us the newest photos of his grandson, Rocco, who just turned 7 years old. Now, unfortunately, Rocco and his parents live in Utah, and Sam still works full-time, so he doesn't get to see him very often. Well, 2 years ago, Sam told a group of us, his friends, a very cute story. He was on the phone with Rocco. It was about this time of year, maybe September. Papa Sam, guess who I'm going to be for Halloween this year? Oh, who, Rocco? Who are you going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be Batman. Oh, Batman, that's wonderful, Rocco. Papa Sam, will you be my Robin? Oh, Rocco, I would love nothing more in all the world than to be your Robin. But Papa Sam lives kind of far away and has to work. I am very sorry. Well, Sam later realized that Halloween fell on a Saturday that year. So he decided to drive up to Utah to surprise Rocco. His wife even made this perfectly tailored Robin suit. So he showed up Saturday afternoon, surprised Rocco, and as you would expect, took a million photos and posted them all on Facebook. Sam said it was one of the best moments of his entire life. Ever since then, Rocco and Sam, when they talk over the phone, are not Rocco and Papa Sam, they are Batman and Robin. It just absolutely melts Sam's heart. Well, I was hanging out with Sam and a group of mutual friends a few weeks ago, and he told us about calling Rocco, Batman, on his 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Batman. Thanks, Papa Sam. Papa Sam? Papa Sam, what happened to Robin? Batman, Robin. Sorry, Papa Sam, but I'm 7 now. I'm over it. You're over? You're over? What do you mean you're over? Does that mean I am no longer your Robin? No, Papa Sam. You're just Papa Sam now. Sam told us this story. It looked like someone punched him in the gut. He literally had tears in his eyes. He said it felt like a little part of him had died. It goes to show how hard change can be, even for the small things. When sudden and unwanted changes happen, we often feel hurt, right? Like someone slugged us in the gut. We feel vulnerable. Sometimes we even feel, I would say, offended. There's a part of us that feels like we should have been consulted first. At the very least, be given a heads up. And preferably to get our permission first. Earlier we read a passage from the book of Isaiah. Do not remember the former things, or consider the things of old, for I am about to do a new thing, says the Lord. Now, I've always interpreted that verse as good news. In fact, I remember giving sermons to that effect before. Do not remember the former things, people of God. Do not remember the poor choices, the bad mistakes. Do not consider the things of old, the regrets from last week, last year, 20 years ago. Because the Lord is about to do a new thing in your life. It is good news, of course, and good encouragement, especially for those of us who can get pretty tightly wound at times. But I'm starting to see that there is a flip side to this good news. Maybe it has to do with getting older, or watching my son somehow turn 1 year old already, which he did just yesterday. God, it can be hard to move on from the things of old, the good, comfortable, familiar things of old. Sometimes we don't want God to do anything. Thank you very much for the very nice offer, but I'm happy with things just the way they are. Change is hard. Whether you're talking about your grandkid who no longer wants you to be their Robin, or something more serious. Changes at work. Changes in a relationship. Changes in your health. Even here at WPC, we are undergoing changes. Pastor Travis has moved on, and Mark has arrived. Myra, as I mentioned earlier, is leaving us next week after 21 years. Changes are coming to our campus in the coming years with our property development project. To quote one of the great theologians of our generation, the times they are changing. And as they do, it is easy to feel uneasy, to feel anxious. For some crazy reason, God is intent on doing new things in our lives, and He neglects to consult with us first. I imagine this is kind of how the religious leaders felt about Jesus when He showed up. You know, according to a number of scholars that I've read, Judaism at the time of Jesus was actually doing quite well. Of course, the Israelites were under control of the Roman Empire, and there was plenty of political turmoil. But as far as the religion goes, you know, temple participation, the practicing of the laws and rituals and customs, Judaism in the early 1st century was thriving. And this was especially true for those who were the religious leaders, the Pharisees, the Sadducees. By and large, these leaders were held in high regard by the people. And I know it doesn't sound that way as you read through the New Testament, but they actually were. Their piety, their teaching, the importance they placed on temple worship and community life, they had the people's respect. And even more than that, they had a strong religious structure in place, a vibrant religious tradition that was founded on God's Word and stabilized by centuries of practice. And then along came Jesus. Talk about change. On topic after topic, Jesus challenged the traditional teachings. Teachings on Sabbath, divorce, prayer, ritual cleanliness, forgiveness, even the temple structure. And in the process, He created a movement that threatened the whole system. In Jesus Christ, God was doing a new thing. And to put it mildly, the religious leaders at the time were none too happy. None too happy about the challenges, the changes that could potentially disrupt everything. And the funny thing is that Jesus doesn't really seem to care all that much. He doesn't apologize. He doesn't console them. He doesn't feel their pain. He just tells them the hard truth. He says that in life, You have old garments, and you have new garments. And no one would rip a piece from the new garment just to patch up the old garment. No one sacrifices what is new just to try to keep the old around. You have to let go of the old garment, Jesus is saying. As familiar as it may be, you have to let it go and learn how to live with the new one. The same can be said for wine. In life, you have old wine and you have new wine. And when it comes for dealing with that new wine, you can't just put it in the same old wine. You can't treat the new stuff the same way you treat the old stuff. It won't work. The wineskins will break and you will be left with a mess. In other words, when God does something new, even if you are not consulted first, you have to embrace it. You have to make room for it. And if not, you run the risk of making a big mess. And so it is. It is as true for us as it was for the Pharisees back then. In life, change is the only constant. Or to put it another way, God is always up to something. And we have to be ready. We have to be ready and willing to move on. To let go of those old garments that need to be let go of. We have to be ready and willing to make room for that new wine, that new thing that God is doing in our midst. I'm afraid that in our society right now, we are seeing in the worst sense what happens when we don't. Racism, homophobia, bigotry. In a way, they are all a result of the unwillingness to accept change, unwillingness to progress. Too many people, for too many years, have held on to the old, familiar garments, the former things, the things of old. And they simply will not let go. They will not accept the fact that God has done a new thing, a good thing, a just thing, a righteous thing in our society. In many ways, we have embraced change, we have embraced diversity, equality, justice. In many ways, we have come to see all people as God's beloved children, made in the image and likeness of God. And in many ways, we have not. Not everyone has made room in their hearts for that new wine. Not everyone has made room for the new thing that God has done and is still doing. The results are messy, dangerous, painful, and messy. Friends, we have to realize that God is always calling us forward. God is always calling us to evolve, to mature, to grow up. As spiritual beings, as emotional beings, as human beings, we have to change. Sometimes change is hard, in the most simple, benign sense, like with my friend Sam. And sometimes change is hard in the most serious sense possible, like when it comes to changes that impact our well-being, our families, our society. I do believe that God is always up to something for our good, something for our growth, for our well-being as people. Our job is to make our hearts ready, to pray, to be ready. Our job is not to approach change, or the changes in our lives with fear, but with trust. Not with apprehension, but with courage. With that in mind, I'd like to offer us this closing prayer. A prayer from Thomas Merton about change. Change and trust in the midst of that change, which I have edited just slightly for us today. My Lord God, we have no idea where we are going. We do not fully see the road ahead of us. We cannot know for certain where it will lead. Nor do we really know ourselves. And the fact that we think we are following your will does not mean that we are actually doing so. But God, we believe that the desire to please you does in fact please you. And we hope that we have that desire in all that we are doing. We hope that we will never do anything apart from that desire. And we know that if we do this, you will lead us by the right road, though we may know nothing about it. Therefore we will trust you always, though we may seem to be lost in the shadow of death. We will not fear, for you are ever with us, and you will never leave us to face life's changes